What's up, guys? This is a guitar tutorial for Lead Me to the Cross by Hillsong United. Now, in the first verse and the first chorus, there's really not that many lead guitar parts. It's mostly just acoustic guitar and like some pad keyboard in the background, but you might pick up on some swells that the lead guitarist does, and really it's not something you need to necessarily tab out because it doesn't really matter that much, just as long as it's in the key, of course. It's kind of just left up to your discretion. But once the first verse and the first chorus pass, you go straight to this type of interlude or whatever in between the first chorus and the second verse, and it's like a little musical, it has like a little guitar solo in it. So here's what your first true lead guitar part sounds like. I have on 2 delays. I have a dotted eighth on my DD5. I have about 60% on the level, about 45% or 40% feedback, and then on my DD20 I have a lighter delay. It's a 8th note delay, and it has about 40% level and about 55% feedback, and they're both a standard digital delay. In addition, I have on 2 overdrives that are saturated. It's a Jekyll and Hyde and a full drive 2. In addition, I have a BBE Sonic Stomp on, and so here's what your sound will be like. Alright, here's the second verse, and most of you have had questions about what the lead guitar part kind of plays out as. The part I'm doing, I'm trying to simulate the original recording as it is, but it's definitely fine if you find the chords on Ultimate Guitar and then just kind of pick with the chords during the verse. I think it sounds just as good, but for the sake of doing a tutorial on the original track, I'm just going to go over this pattern that I think is pretty close to what I see in the original recording. So here you go. So here's going to be the 3 main chords in your second verse that you're going to kind of be picking around. You have your D-shaped power chord like this. Oops. Like that. And then you're going to be not using the root note, but you're going to be using these 3. And so you're going to be using this D chord. And then inversions with that. So you're going to add a pinky right here on your 8th fret, or I'm sorry, 10th fret B string, and it'll sound like this. That's one form. Another form, you're going to do 8th fret B string, so it'll sound like. And then another one, your final one, will look like a inversion. It's an A chord inversion, and it's going to sound like this. So that's our 7th fret on the D string, 9th fret on the G string, and 10th fret on the B string. So just to repeat the forms again, here's how it goes. So you have your D shape, 7 7 7, and then you're going to go 7 7 10, and 7 7 8. Have your A inversion, which is a 7 9 and 10. Cool. So to start off on the verse, the singer comes in and says, "You are as I," and then you go just a 7 7 right there. Tempted and tried. So that's your first part of the verse. You go. So you go from playing the D shape to the D shape with the 10th fret, and then the A inversion, and then back to the D. And now furthermore, after that, you just continue. So you go So then once you get to the everything I once held dear part, you go to 7, 7, 8. And everything I once held dear I count. And then you go, it all has lost. Lead me to the cross. It starts off going, you are as I tempted and tried. The Word became flesh. Myself I lose. Now you're risen. And everything I once Okay, so now for the chorus, what I do in my cover is I actually play just the D shape up on the top of the neck, which is the same as this D chord, except I just move it up an octave, so it's just gives it a higher pitch. But so I start off and I play. I just move that up. Instead of the 15, I just pull it back to the 14 on the B string. And I do that until you hear this really weird chord in the song, and it's this chord right here. It's this weird chord is, let's see, 16 on the D string and 12 on the G string. So you're going to have this. And then you go straight from that and then play a D and then an A. So then I just do, to make it thicker, I use 12, 12 on the A and the D string. And then slide it down for the A chord. Is a 7 and a 7 on the A and the D as well. That's an A chord because you have power chord. I'll just play these two. So here's the chorus for y'all real quick. Now going to the interlude that goes into the bridge, you go back to that really weird chord. So you go, and then slide up. So you're going to go from 12 on the G string all the way up to 16. And slide up 2 more to 18. And then 19. So it'll sound like this. And that should take care of Lead Me to the Cross by Hillsong United.